Come on. Because look at these long ass. No, I'm not watching her whole Twitch VOD. Hey, shout out Emma Root, by the way, too. I ain't gonna lie. Dan Clancy, you want some weird shit? I'm gonna be honest, bro. Listen, I know I'm signed under your... Well, I'm not even signed. Nigga, I'm not even partnered. But I'm under your app. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. If it's Dan Clancy or whoever the fuck is Twitch rep or anything like that, nigga, if y'all take me out for this, then, shit, I don't know what to say. I'm just trying to speak the real, bro. Nigga, listen, bro. Y'all niggas seen what happened to Emeru. Got assaulted. A nigga came up to her at TwitchCon, randomly tried kissing her. I don't know if y'all seen that situation. Y'all know the shit she going through. Y'all seen what's going on, bruh. And y'all niggas gon' sit there and not speak on it the time it happened. Y'all are not gonna say anything. First and foremost, y'all are going to... I don't remember what they did to Emeru's security guard that actually stopped the nigga from kissing her. I think they banned that nigga from TwitchCon from ever coming back. Emily? Nah, Emeru. I think they banned that nigga from TwitchCon from ever coming back because that nigga stopped the nigga from trying to assault Emeru. The fuck? And then y'all gonna speak on the situation after? Like, way after the shit's already happened? Like, a week after, my nigga? Y'all be on some weird shit sometimes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all be on some dead weird shit sometimes, Twitch people. I'm not gonna lie, bro. How are y'all not gonna give the nigga that actually tried doing some shit no consequences at all? At all? Y'all not gonna give that nigga no consequences and y'all gonna talk? I forgot what they said. They said some bullshit. They put out an apology a week and a half after it happened. Alright. Now let's see about this. Now let's see about this situation. I'm not gonna watch the God Worst one. I'm gonna watch this one first.
Some viewers may find the following video honest, disturbing.
Bro. I already knew about the Mizkif being racist thing. I already knew about the random shit that Mizkif was doing.
Some viewers may find
shit and like throwing subliminal shots at niggas. I already knew about that. I already know about that, bro. You feel me? But I don't know what's going on with this situation at all. I just seen little clips here and there because I wanted to react for it myself. But one thing I just want to say, listen, I hope Emeru's doing good because for her to get into back-to-back situations is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. For her to get in back-to-back situations is dead-ass wrong as fuck. Something's crazy. Something crazy's going on right now in the Twitch world, bro. He was sexually assaulting girls and blackmailing them. Ain't this nigga like the leader of OTK too, bro? I don't even know how niggas even like associate with niggas like that, bro. Then knowing they be getting into shit like this, bro. How?
And the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Twitch streamer Emeru has accused fellow streamer Mizkif of assault, abuse, stalking, harassment, and threats of blackmail.
Today, I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif.
If you go back with the stream with Bruce, him and his girl, what happened?
I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done.
Fuck, you just throw a picture of Casanet when he put black.
And harassment.
Alright, dude. There was no point in editing that part, bro.
Assault and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me in some of these issues.
Libby, the girl was underage when he started dating her? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen, bro. I fuck with the Poggers community and the niggas in it, but it's like, bro. Nigga, Mizkif, bro. What the fuck are you genuinely doing, my nigga?
Which are still ongoing.
Okay, on the real, let me develop some empathy. These are serious allegations, so I'm gonna chill on the blackmail jokes.
I am already in the process of filing a restraining order on him in both Texas and California. And I also wanted to say that I would not be surprised if he tries to sue me for the stream that I did today and for coming out about him.
This is just the tip of the iceberg because it gets quite a bit worse. The accusations keep piling on.
He would throw bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me, despite me telling him like I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruise very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, you know, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he always, you know, was like, oh, it's an accident, and I was like, oh yeah.
When the random e-celeb you dislike for just being dumb and annoying and unfunny is finally outed for a legitimate reason to dislike them.
We were just getting food, and he was on his phone, and he saw that Mr. Beast had put out a video, and Mr. Beast had invited another streamer, and he was like, oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video, not me. And I was like, oh, well, you know, like, huh, yeah, I guess so. Which led to him going 150 miles per hour in the car and talking about himself while doing it.
Honestly, valid crash out.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Alright, dude, what are you talking about? Bro, alright, bro. Listen, can you explain the fuck? Just explain the shit going on, bro. This nigga putting memes and shit. Nigga, explain what the fuck is going on, bro.
Himself while doing it.
Honestly, valid crash out.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know if I can watch this nigga shit. Genuinely. But I don't want to watch no full on, like... I want something to explain everything, bro.
Some viewers.
You know what I'm saying? I want something to explain everything. And I feel like he's low-key explaining everything. Everybody else is just, you know?
Hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he
you just don't need the jokes, bruh. Fuck the jokes. I'm just trying to get to the main...
So apparently...
Listen, I know I be talking about, like, me not being in Mr. Beast videos, but nigga, I'm never going that fucking hard, gang. What the fuck is... I'm never going that fucking hard, bro. I be joking, nigga. I could care less about me ever getting in a Mr. Beast video in real life, bro. Genuinely. If it happens, it happens. It's whatever. But I could deadass care less, bro. I'm not gonna...
Honestly, valid crash out.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
So apparently Mizkif and Emeru were dating back in the day, and even Mizkif's ex-boyfriend, Tectone, came out with a statement. I really don't care that people know I was right about Mizkif. Just support Emeru right now. Thanks. I guess wisdom does come with age.
Damn.
Other things would happen, like I'd be trying to sleep and he would scream at me and say that it was all my fault that he felt insecure. There was a time that I walked into a room that he was in, and as soon as he saw me there, he threw his phone at the dresser and started yelling because I had posted a YouTube video within the same couple of days as him, and mine was doing better.
He was insecure.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen, I'm not here for all the jokes. So, he was insecure.
Over the past 24
He was insecure because his YouTube video was flopping.
Over the past 24 hours, the internet has quite possibly witnessed the worst possible ending to a streamer's career. And no, I am not joking. From Twitter to Twitch to TikTok, the internet is in an absolute uproar, and it all started from what's written right here. Twitch streamer Emeru has accused fellow streamer Mizkif of assault, abuse, stalking, harassment, and threats of blackmail.
Today,
The thing is, though, bro, why is all of this shit happening to Emeru? Why is a lot of this stuff happening to her, bro? I feel bad. That's not even low-key. I feel bad for her, bro. This is fucked up, man.
I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing.
And my goodness, this
doing,
is
like,
insane.
Cosplays and shit. That's what she be doing, bro. She be like doing all the extra cosplays and like shit like that, bro. She be cosplaying with like people in the WNL and shit like that.
Towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing.
And my goodness, this is insane. And real quick, before we listen to this full thing, I want to make sure that you guys have some background info. For anyone who isn't caught up, this whole situation involves Emeru and Mizkif, two of Twitch's biggest and most well-known creators. I think Emeru averages like 20,000 viewers a stream, and then Mizkif averages like 17,000 viewers. So yes, they're both very well known. And even if you aren't an avid user of Twitch, you still may have heard of the name Emeru recently, because just last week she was involved in another insane situation where she was assaulted by a fan during a meet and greet at TwitchCon.
And what had happened is this person came up to her, and they were in another meet and greet line. That's my understanding. and they skipped over the line. The security let them go through. This person then tries to go and grab her, right? He tries to grab her and he tries to kiss her. That's what he tried to do. He does try to kiss her. This is blatantly sexual assault. It's not even a question. I don't know how anybody could say otherwise.
So yeah, this whole situation was very crazy and it pretty much went viral on every social media because Twitch just doesn't protect its creators. But that was a completely different situation that happened last week. The point is that Imaru hasn't had the best month because now this week she's now addressing her fellow streamer slash ex-boyfriend Mizkif.
The psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing. For the entirety of this year, I have attempted to separate myself from him and not talk about him at all, and not talk about this issue, and just not make it a public thing.
I'm not gonna lie, me and XQC's face is the same because the information that Imaru shares from here only gets worse because allegedly, Mizkif used to throw objects at her.
It was definitely slow over time that bad things started happening. At the start—
Were they dating? Did I miss that part when he said that? Were they dating, my nigga? Were they dating? Hold on, bro. I'm trying to find my case for my glasses and shit. They were. You would think they had the worst relationship in the fucking world the way this nigga.
It was definitely slow over time that bad things started happening. At the start, it would be things like, for example, he would throw bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, you know, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he always, you know, was like, oh, it's an accident. And I was like, oh yeah, it's an accident. Like, you know, of course I'm not gonna think that.
So I'm not really sure how someone can consistently throw their bottle or their phone at someone. The only way I could possibly think of is if he like tossed his phone on the couch and she was sitting on the couch. But even then, it wouldn't be hard enough to give her a black eye. And of course, after hearing Imaru say this, the internet moves insanely quick and they would pull up footage of Mizkif with his other ex-girlfriend and him throwing stuff at her while she was also on stream.
Two Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you. I'm not talking.
He dated
At her while she was also—
that nigga dated Maya. So this nigga dated the whole pod community. This nigga ran through the pod community.
on stream.
Two Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you. I'm not talking to him today.
Well, nobody asked you to, so.
I'm not.
Okay.
Look at her face. She's so uninterested.
She said no.
Maya unimpressed. That's what that was.
Two Starbucks bags.
The fuck? Oh nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Someone gotta put this nigga in a full Nelson, bro. Just for the one time of it, bro. Bro, Maya don't even do shit, bro. Not that I know of, at least. Maya seem like a genuine person, bro. I be seeing her content. I be seeing her shit. Genuinely, bro. Genuinely, my nigga. She be messing around with the animals and the animal kingdom and shit. And, like, all types of shit like that, bro. The fuck is this nigga doing?
She said no.
Maya unimpressed. That's what that was.
Two Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you over the past 2 days.
Oh my god.
Skip, that was
Throw
not
it back.
funny.
Throw it
Yeah,
back.
There better be. We're live.
What the fuck?
We're live, she says.
Yeah, this right here is an insanely bad look because on one hand, you have your recent ex-girlfriend saying you used to abuse her by throwing objects at her, and then people pull up a clip of you actually throwing stuff at your other ex-girlfriend while she was live on stream. So it's kind of hard to just not believe
It's over, my nigga. It's over. It's fucking over, bro. Genuinely.
Imaru at this point. They all knew he was an abuser, but it would hurt their income if they said something. Genuinely, how did all these women watch this happen in front of their faces and not think this was something bigger? It's insane to me that Mizkif wasn't canceled longer ago.
Nigga, you know how many times that nigga has slipped under the rug? And do niggas not remember the hard R allegation shits that was going around this nigga? This nigga, they were talking about this nigga calling somebody the hard R. This nigga be making little subliminal slick jokes at certain niggas, bro, and trying to let it slide. I think it was like on Silky or some shit. He was like making like little subliminal jokes or something like that, bro. Nigga, and then this shit. S.A. Imaru throwing shit at her, throwing shit at Maya. But nah, nigga just swept it under the rug, right? Nigga just swept it under the rug. You know why? Because he part of OTK. Because he part of one of Twitch's biggest group type of things, I guess. My nigga, they have little game shows at every TwitchCon and shit. And shut the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They kind of just watched her have that stuff thrown in her face and were just laughing about it.
2 Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you. I'm not talking to him today.
Well, nobody asked you to, so.
I'm not.
Okay.
Look at her face.
Yeah, her face looked kind of traumatized. Not sure why we're laughing. But anyway, the terrible treatment didn't stop at like Mizkif throwing bottles and phones at her face. It also manifested in him threatening to kill both of them while driving.
After that, like I said, was when things started to get really fucking bad. It was like something just snapped. And at the time, he also would more often do things like going, like if we were driving in the car together, he would be going like 150 miles an hour. And like one time he even said like, well, now we're both gonna die, like threatening to kill both of us. And this wasn't like even necessarily because of me or like because of something I did.
Good to know.
A lot of the time, like one of the times that it happened, it was because we were just getting food and he was on his phone and he saw that Mr. Beast had put out a video and Mr. Beast had invited another streamer and he was like, oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video, not me. And I was like, oh, well, you know, like, huh, yeah, I guess so. Which led to him going 150 miles per hour in the car and talking about killing himself while doing it.
The reason I find this part so crazy is because it's not even like the guy is a bum or unknown streamer. The guy averages well over 10,000 live viewers a stream, and he's one of Twitch's biggest and most well-known streamers. So the fact that he's about to crash out over not getting a Mr. Beast collab, or better yet, that someone else got a Mr. Beast collab, is crazy to me. Bro doesn't want to see anybody but himself win after he's already won. And funny enough, once again, we can also see evidence of Mizkif's other ex, Maya, talking about something similar way before Imaru ever brought this to the internet.
Anyway, there's something about being trapped in a car with an angry, aggro man that is like the absolute most helpless thing. Dude, I did a guy that would go like 100 miles an hour on the, like we would fight in the car, which was never my decision. Like it just always like happened. Like we just would like fight in the car and then he'd go like 100. And I would like literally like beg him to slow down. I'd be so scared and I'd cry, and then he would not slow down until I apologized.
Now she doesn't outright name that she was talking about.
Okay. So yeah, we're dealing with a psychopath, a racist, and a sexual assaulter. Okay. Essayer. Was I even allowed to say that? I don't fucking know. But okay. In GTA. I'll just put that.
And I'd cry, and then he would not slow down until I apologized.
Now she doesn't outright name that she was talking about her ex Mizkif, but I mean, come on now. Some jokes write themselves. And we haven't even gotten to the super serious allegations that Imaru had on Mizkif.
He asked to come over to my house and talk for closure. He came to my house and I was crying like crazy because the emotions were just very high because I was dealing with a lot of major shifts in my life. I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with, but I let him hold me while I was crying, and he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. He tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants, and when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, and instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go. And he immediately left my house while I was still crying.
And yeah, that sounds crazy, but from the way
So what we're dealing with is, a mental man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. What I'm hearing is this nigga needs therapy. Like, heavy therapy. Like, heavy fucking therapy, my nigga. Genuinely, bro. Like, therapy where no one else can see you, my nigga. Genuinely. Something's not right up here, gang. Something is not. I can tell when a nigga's not right up. Something's not right up here at all. Like, he's not level-headed at all, bro. Something's not right up there, bro.
she's describing it, I don't think that there was any malicious intent from Mizkif, because it sounds like at that point they were on and off dating. But I mean, you shouldn't just stick your hand down people's pants though. But luckily for us, Mizkif did make a response, so we can get his side of the story.
We went to get food at BJ's, a common place where we would get food, and then we went back to her house. We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with this on her stream, and I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted. She yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong, or did wrong in general. I got scared and left the house. I apologize if that made Emmy uncomfortable for me not saying sorry, and I wish I said sorry back then.
Yeah, even if I think...
Buddy, brother, motherfucker. Yeah? You're sorry now, after everything came out? You weren't sorry after it happened? You didn't call her afterwards? Or you didn't come back and... Nah? You just said, let's just brush this under the rug? Let's just brush the shit under the rug, huh?
Mizkif is a terrible person. It doesn't sound like the hand down the pants interaction was meant to be like evil. It sounds like a gray area because they were on and off dating, they were currently kissing when he tried that, and he may have just overstepped the boundary. However, the other parts of Mizkif's response is where the internet starts to meme him, because he actually blames Emeru for him being violent because she threw plushies at him.
I'm ashamed that the situation...
thought he was moving accordingly. Fuck.
Blames Emeru for him being violent because she threw plushies at him.
I'm ashamed that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Is he equating throwing plushies at someone to punching holes in the wall? Yeah, she sneezed, so I blew up my house.
This nigga got hit with stuffed animals, gang. This nigga got hit with a stuffed animal Scooby-Doo, my nigga. I don't even know if I still... He got hit with one of these. I thought I still had that shit. Nah, he got hit with one of these motherfuckers. Chat, what y'all doing when I throw this fucking Clifford at y'all, huh? How y'all gonna respond? Y'all gonna throw a knife at me? Huh? What y'all gonna do? What if I just... At y'all niggas. Notice how I didn't even make the camera fall. What y'all gonna do? Running you over with my car. Bro, you see what I'm saying? So that's the type of time that nigga was on, bro. Genuinely. Like, bro, nigga, these shits don't add, gang. None of these shits add up. So she took an inch at you and you took 3 miles. Alright. That's cool. Whatever. She took an inch at you and you took 3 miles, bro. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. Hey, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. The last time I literally seen or decided to watch anything Mizkif related, bro, when Bruce was in fucking OTK. I'm just being so fucking honest. That was usually the last time I even decided to watch anything Mizkif related at all, bro. When Bruce used to play the game and like do all the extra shit with OTK and the niggas. That was the last fucking time, bro. Genuinely.
She pinched my ear, so I threw a pocket dimension to hell at her. Yeah, that comparison Mizkif made was insane.
I was not perfect, and I reflect on those situations with poor taste to myself. I'm ashamed that
So she would throw plushies. I don't even believe that. I don't believe that. I think he just said that because there's no evidence of that. Like, you can show a hole in the wall, you can show a bruise from like a black eye or something like that, but you can't show that a plushie happened, right? I think she probably didn't even do that. I mean, I wouldn't even believe that. I think he just said that because that's something that there'd be no evidence for.
And in fear of making this video way too long, this is Mizkif's 30-minute response summed up. Denies SA, denies stalking, denies physical abuse, says it was an extremely toxic relationship, talks a lot about Emeru neglecting rabbits. I also think it's safe to...
Talks a lot about Emeru neglecting rabbits? Bro, what the fuck? No, hold on, bro. Is there a highlight? Someone take me to this shit. Someone take me to this shit, bro. Bro, where's Mizkif? Is this on Twitch? What is this nigga VOD, bro? I'm not watching this whole shit, bro. He didn't upload shit. He knew not to upload this shit on YouTube because it was dumb. It was retarded, my nigga. He knew not to upload this shit.
In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, to stop talking about stalkers and schizos as a whole, stop talking about past relationships, and yes, I didn't want her to travel without me. I also said that I didn't want her to hang out with specific people. This is because I didn't want her to get hurt. I didn't want Emmy to get assaulted. I didn't want some man to do something to her when I'm not there, and I wanted to keep her safe. And I know with how my mental was and who I was back then that I didn't do everything right. I know I could have done better, and I'm sorry. Helped. And I immediately sprung up.
Alright, bro. Alright, my nigga. Alright, bro. Listen, I hope that dude summed up everything, bro. This nigga has a pattern. Who do you know has a fucking pattern, my nigga?
No, I'm not talking to him today.
Well, nobody asked.
Niggas made a compilation video.
No, I'm not talking
Did he? Exactly.
to him today.
Well,
Niggas just said, bro, nigga, you. Okay, yeah, bro. You just name anything off the first thing you.
nobody asked you to, so.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Look at her face. She's so uninterested.
She said no.
Maya unimpressed. That's what that was.
2 Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you over the past 2 days.
Oh my god.
Skip, that was
Throw
not
it back.
funny.
Throw it
Yeah,
back.
there better be. Oh my god, I would beat the shit out of him. We're live.
What the fuck?
We're live, she says.
Anyway, there's something about being trapped in a car with.
I feel like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, QT. I don't know. I don't know too much about. I know QT, like she be around like a lot of people in the WNL and shit. I don't know if she be around that Mizkif nigga though. But I hope not. I just hope you weren't around this nigga. I hope you weren't around this nigga and you were around all of these girls that be around this nigga or dated this nigga. I hope you didn't know all of this shit because they had to tell you all behind the scenes. Somebody had to tell you behind the scenes. Somebody had
Angry
to tell you
aggro
something.
man that is like the absolute most helpless thing, dude. I did a guy that would go like 100 miles an hour on the, like we would fight in the car, which was never my decision. Like it just always like happened. Like we just would like fight in the car and then he'd go like 100 and I would like literally like beg him to slow down. I'd be so scared and I'd cry and then he would not slow down until I apologized.
Whoa.
So then I started driving only. Like I wouldn't let him drive me anywhere. But then if we'd get in a fight while I was driving, he would like pound my ceiling in my glove box.
Ooh,
He would like
that's scary.
scream and like hit the ceiling and like hit the glove box and just like scream profanity and scream like he would like just call me terrible things while he was doing it. And then I'd pull over and be like, get out of my car, and he'd be like, no. And then I was like, well, okay. Because what am I gonna do?
Yeah, what are you
What am I gonna do?
The signs was all around, bro. The signs was all around, bro, about how weird this nigga was, bro. No one wanted to speak up, say nothing. 3 hours, Dante? No one wanted to speak up or say fucking nothing, bro, you know? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Twitch is low-key in a shithole. And it's another situation I wanted to talk about, too. I was going to wait till tomorrow because I am going live again tomorrow because I do got a 21-hour on Thursday, so I'm not going live Wednesday. I'm not going live Wednesday, bro. I might just speak on this shit now. All right, bro. This whole I think Lindo Sama low-key might be the best nigga to watch for this shit. I think he dropped some shit on it.
People be wondering, like, why is Lindo Sama so delusional? Why is Lindo Sama so deluded? Why is Lindo Sama...
If y'all don't know the situation, I'm gonna break it down real fast. So, actually, he gonna break it down. And I'm gonna get into it.
Confident.
And I got
in
shit
himself.
bookmarked I want to talk
You see what
about,
I'm
bro.
saying? People
I got
be
shit
wondering
bookmarked that I want to talk about, bro.
Even in real life.
Twitch is in a fucking shithole, bro. If I'm being so fucking honest. Twitch is in a shithole, bro. Who is this? Is Lindo Sama, bro. He the best nigga for news, bro. He used to be a plug. He cool, bro. I fuck with him.
People be wondering why I'm so deluded. And why I'm so stuck in my ways. And why I stand firm on the way that I think. In the way that I speak. In the way that I move.
Real nigga, bro.
And this is part of the reason why. Because literally everything I say comes to light, bro. Everything. It don't fail. And if you don't see it, you just in denial. And I just chalk it up as that. You feel me? So
shout out my nigga Lindo Sama, man.
I don't know if y'all know, but I hope y'all been progressing. I posted a video like last week. And in that video, it's called I Understand. In that video, I was speaking on how Moist Critical turned off his donations and how I was just, y'all know, I like to twist stuff up and make it mine. You feel me? So I twisted it all up and I made it my own video basically talking about how Twitch has been on the decline. And the entire basis of forcing people to donate.
Nigga, what the fuck do you want to say, Barney? What do you want to say? Huh? What do you want to say? What do you want to say? What do you want to say, bro? What do you want to say? When he said everything comes to light, bro. Okay. What about it? Oh, I low-key forgot the streamer award shit. I low-key... Chat, y'all voting for me? I've been saying the same thing and Bruce was right the whole time. Bruce was never wrong. Hey, bro. One thing about Bruce, bro. I will say... I ain't gonna say the nigga never wrong. But that nigga will always speak the truth, though. His own truth. And I can't do nothing but respect that. You always gotta speak your own truth. This is what it's all about, bruh. This is what having your own voice is about. Speaking your own truth. Speaking your own truth.
Forcing the entire video, basically talking about how Twitch has been on the decline. And the entire basis of forcing people to donate or forcing people to subscribe, because that's really what Twitch does. You run 10 ads. So they are in an infinite Tsukuyomi of ads.
Listen, Leektewofficial, he don't know run none more than 2, man. I'm not niggas though.
Ads for like
I'm not niggas though.
At a time.
I ain't gonna lie.
Every 10 minutes, niggas have to watch 5 minutes worth of ads on Twitch.
Not me. Not my shit.
Especially when people are really putting their whole lives on this. The ones who use Twitch to pay their bills. They don't care. They need their bills paid. And salute to them. Salute to everybody paying their bills off of doing something that they love, off of following their passions, and just streaming in general. Shout out to all the streamers, because at the end of the day, it is an art form. It is a form of creation. It's just,
shout out to you, my nigga.
In that creation, there's not a lot of morals and ethics involved, and that's part of the problem with our community. It's not enough morals and ethics pushed down onto the little niggas and the generation after them and the generation after them, because they've been coming up in these times. You feel me? So I was just speaking on how Twitch is a dying platform for that. Exactly. If it's not progression, y'all got to understand it's going to get destroyed. Anything that is halting our evolution at this point is going to get destroyed. And y'all can name 1,000 things and you'll never, ever, ever be able to stop pointing the fingers at things that is holding you back in life. But it's so much more that is getting deleted out of existence. It's so much more that is getting deleted out of reality. And Twitch is one of the things that's just going out the door. It's leaving. Slowly but surely. So y'all sent this in the Discord. A lot of y'all sent this in the Discord. And this is
1 hour was someone. 1 hour was someone that hit me with 12 ad, bro. Them niggas hit you with them damn ads.
That's just going out
they
the door.
They trying to get paid, man.
It's leaving. Slowly but surely.
They trying to get paid.
Y'all sent this in the Discord. A lot of y'all sent this in the Discord. And this is, I'm pretty sure it was either Spiritual Pumpkin or 8-Ball Banger. Shout out to both of them, though. They be the ones who really send the clips in. And everybody else who be adding me on the social media platforms, thank y'all for that as well.
This is exactly what I wanted to talk about. I think he gonna cover up on
real guy. I like that. But this is Zoe Spencer and Nina Lynn, right? Very standard name. That's like calling her MP, damn near. Nina
Lynn.
Let me not go into that.
Yo,
I don't want to go there.
Hold on, man.
I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. Before somebody try to say I'm cyberbullying Nina Lynn because her name is Nina Lynn.
Holy shit. I was about to say the most bullshit shit in the world, bro. My fault. I be shouting up too many niggas. Hold on, bro. I'm about to retract that whole statement. Throw that shit in the garbage. Send it to hell.
Before somebody try to say I'm cyberbullying Nina Lynn because her name is Nina Lynn. I was just playing.
Nina Lynn is just very like
I was just
go
joking.
Together type shit. If you know, you
anyways,
know.
These two girls, this was some time ago, man. Some time ago, they was throwing that ass on the nigga. Y'all could probably see the clip. It's playing. I'm not gonna enlarge it, but the clip playing on the side of the screen. I'm gonna just let it play like that. You might have to.
They were forcefully throwing ass on. If y'all don't know what was going on, they were forcefully throwing ass on Saeed, aka the little smiling nigga that be with FaZe and them niggas. Yep, they were forcefully throwing ass on that nigga, right? And the nigga didn't want it. In the clip, I watched the clip before. The nigga was literally running from it. It's not because he was just scared of the shit. The nigga, he just didn't want to get fucking twerked. What are you gonna do? You're gonna force a nigga to get twerked? He didn't want to get twerked on, my nigga. He didn't want to get fucking twerked on, gang. And you're gonna forcefully throw ass on a nigga after not wanting it? The fuck? Nigga, that's the equivalence of a nigga trying to forcefully like hug up on a girl or forcefully the same shit that the nigga did at Emerald. It's just basically the exact same shit, but it's flipped around. It's basically the exact same shit, my nigga.
Zoom in or something. But they was putting that
shit
ass.
That's pissing me off the most about this shit is that they got fucking. You know what? Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. I'm gonna let him speak. Nah, actually, hold on, bro. The shit that's really pissing me off, bro, about this whole shit. They watched that clip, right? And first and foremost, let's put everything in perspective here. Nigga, they seen that clip. They seen that fucking clip when it first happened, right? The Twitch reps. Y'all seen that shit when it first fucking happened. But y'all you know what y'all did? Let's sweep it under the rug. Let's sweep it under the rug. Let's sweep it under the rug. Slap or grab type shit. I know someone did on video. Not gonna speak on that though. Okay, see now niggas is speaking on some shit during a YouTube prom that everybody was doing at the time. If that's the case, 85% of YouTube is going down. For real, for real. But as I was saying though, they seen the clip when this shit first happened. And y'all know what y'all gonna fucking do? Y'all gonna sweep it under the rug. Y'all gonna... Nah, that don't matter. We don't really care. You know? He just trying to catch a little twerk. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, whatever. It took these niggas for somebody to say something to her about it and resurface that clip. and niggas speaking on it. Like a lot of niggas on the Twitch community and Twitch space speaking on it. For them to actually ban her and Zoe for doing it. They didn't do it when it first happened. But months fucking later, they did it. After it had to get brought back to life. Y'all didn't do it when the clip first got fresh. It took months fucking later. Now, that's just step one. That's just strike one. I'm not even trying to be like that. Listen, assault in any way is weird as fuck. We already got past the Mizkif shit. He's a fucking weirdo. We been knew that though. Assault is weird as fuck. But let it be the roles reverse. Hold on, I'm gonna get to that actually. Y'all niggas seen what happened. And y'all unbanned Nina Lynn. I don't even know if Zoe's unbanned yet. But y'all unbanned Nina Lynn 1 day in 20 hours after it happened. Y'all gave her a slap on the wrist and said, yeah, go back in. Y'all gave, I seen clips of it.
Do the time, don't do the
Y'all gave her the SpongeBob treatment.
Okay, time's up.
And said, yeah, you know what? It's cool. Whatever. It's cool. Whatever. Y'all basically just brushed it under the rug again. Y'all think a little slap on the wrist is going to have everybody turn another blind eye and say, okay, she got banned for at least a good day. It's cool. It's cool. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. We still love Twitch. Y'all be on some dumbass shit. Listen, I don't know if it's Dan Clancy. I don't know if it's the fucking reps. Whoever the fuck it is, y'all be on some dumbass shit. I swear to God, bro. Y'all do. Y'all be on some dumb shit. I know I stream on this bitch. I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas be on some retard shit. Genuinely, bro. But when I say I'm coming, I get banned for a week. Bro, niggas get banned damn near for life for dumbass shit. Aiden got banned for 2 to 3 years for unmoderated fucking chat. Speed got banned 2 to 3 years for the Ash Cash shit that was virtually online, which was a crazy ass joke. It was crazy as fuck. I know it was crazy. It was crazy as fuck. I'm not even defending that. But we're doing something that actually did an action of assault. And y'all gave them a day. And y'all gave them a day. Y'all gave them a fucking day. I don't know if y'all remember when Twitch was dumb soft back in 2020 and 2021. I was really a viewer. Rage, we would get banned. I remember this one time, Rage got banned for saying, I don't know if I can say it now, but it's the D word that rhymes with bike. Rage got banned for like a good month and a half, I think. Bruce got banned for some, I forgot what he got banned for, actually, as a matter of fact. It was that 30-day ban, though. It was that 30-day ban, bruh. He got Bruce, it was back in like 2023. He got that 30-day ban, bruh. For some shit. I forgot what it was for. Maggot. It might have been that. Kai got banned back in 2023 over taking an edible and then greening out. And probably some more shit. And I think it was something else that happened where he got banned. But nah. Let's give her a day. They forcefully twerk on somebody. Let's give him a day. Nah, let's give him a day. You know? Let's give him a day and let him back on the platform. They're good. Let's just delete one VOD. You know, let's just delete their account for a day. And they're back to normal. They can run max ads.
I did want it to.
Like, stop, bro. That ban on Kai was only for like 5 hours. That's when he was really coming up, bro. They're not gonna ban Kai nowadays because of how big that nigga is, bro. I'm telling you, Twitch be on some dumb shit sometimes, bro. They're not gonna ban Kai nowadays because of how big the nigga is, like, for anything that nigga do. Fuck Kai. See, now niggas just saying. See, y'all niggas be niggas just be treating this shit like a gang, bro. And just enjoy the fucking content, bro. They don't know you. They don't know you. Just enjoy the content, bruh. Niggas be treating this shit like gang wars, bruh.
I did want it to, like, That being banned is not really
That
anything to
internet
me
shit, bro,
because
it's stupid, bro.
at the end of the day,
Just
like
enjoy the
sexual assault,
content.
it's a crime, and people that say that it's not sexual assault, I don't know what you think sexual assault is, or anything like that, but I don't know what to tell you. Like, as a person that's literally dealt with sexual assault previously, it has taken a lot, like a large total on my head. I've dealt with something like this before, and I didn't want to. When I dealt with it originally, I was working at a job, and
Y'all gonna see. So Twitch reps or Twitch people or whoever's the people behind the banning people of Twitch, y'all gonna see this. Yeah, let's give them a day. That's all they need. You know, let's just give them a day.
it was a gym, and
Let's give
I
him a
told
day.
my boss about it, and all he did was make jokes about it, and I tried to talk about it
Hell fucking
a lot
boss,
more,
bro.
and I didn't want to tell my
Hell
parents,
boss, bro.
and it did affect me a lot. And this situation did bring back those memories, and that day I was alone, and I just didn't want to, like, I just sat there and thought to myself over and over again. And even this morning I did wake up. I mean, I'm grateful for having friends and stuff like that, and they did reach out to me just to make sure I'm okay. It did take a lot out of me to sit down and talk about this. Like, people that blame other like
Shout out
streamers for not
Saeed,
doing
man.
anything, they did do stuff. I've had conversations with multiple other streamers, and they did offer
Shout out
me
Saeed,
solutions,
man. Shout out
and I
Saeed.
didn't take them because I just didn't think the outcome would happen.
You talking about the old, not old man Saeed that we know. This Saeed, man. Shout out that Saeed too, though. OG. That's O damn G.
That's on the nigga without consent. One of them was holding him down, and the other one was just putting that ass on that nigga. You see what I'm saying? And everybody going around saying that it's sexual assault, which it is. One thing that y'all have to understand is that
Getting
a
2
double
points a
standard
game.
is very real when it just comes to
Bro.
life in general.
A
And
double
I don't know
standard is
why
real
people
as
act
fuck.
like we are on the
I
same
guarantee
standard
you, bruh.
because we're not.
I guarantee you, my nigga. Let it be 2 niggas that try some weird shit with a woman. I promise you that nigga's not seeing another day on this app at all, gang. The nigga's not seeing another day on this app, bro. This nigga keep talking about some slapper girl, bro. When have you ever seen me just assault anybody in any of those videos, bro? Genuinely. I would ask. My nigga. I was in a YouTube era, which I can admit that I probably would never go to back in my life. Not even probably. Never would. I wouldn't. You feel me? I was on that smooth Geo type of timing, bruh. And yeah. But
The reality of the situation is we are perceived differently because we are 2 different beings. There are certain things that a woman can do that a man could never do. And there are certain things that a man could do that a woman could never do. You know what I'm saying? The shit go on and on and on of things that we just not on the same frequency on. They think completely different than a man. Niggas don't really wrap their head around that for real, how a woman thinks completely different from a man. And that be y'all problem. Y'all be going to women, and this is completely off topic, but this be a lot of people problem. They be going to women thinking that they gonna think like a man. You can't hold no woman to a man's standard, bro. You gotta accept a woman for being a woman. You feel me? Just like women have to accept men, but they always igniting this gender war, and they always making it making our differences obvious instead of allowing us to work together. But that's a whole nother video in itself. What this really shows, y'all, is just how people get away with wrongdoings. How people can get
I ain't
away.
gonna lie, genuinely, bruh. 2 years, bruh. That's listen, bruh. I think there was more to it at the time. I don't even remember. I think it was more to it. Low key, I forgot what else was going on at that time. But still, the fact that I forgot how long that nigga got. And his career was fucked. And that nigga career was fucked after that. But them getting a day for actually doing shit IRL.
With just fucking you over. Like I said, they literally on here throwing that ass on this nigga. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I would never, ever, ever let Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer pin me down to put that ass on me. Never. If I don't want it, it'll never happen. Never.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Silky obviously probably thought like, okay, jokes, whatever, yada yada yada, cool. I ain't gonna lie, Silky Loki should have grabbed up on him though. He should have just grabbed. Hey, listen, y'all can't be doing, or at least like, hey, what y'all doing? Like, you feel me?
Never in life. I don't know how he allowed himself to get that ass thrown on him like that. And I'm not trying to be insensitive neither, because it happened on camera. This nigga completely got violated. He could have had a girl at home. You feel me? If he had a girl at home, his girl probably mad at him. Because it's... Because y'all know how this shit go. Y'all know how this shit go. His girl probably mad at him. You feel me? Because she like, why you let them do that to you? And that's a very good question. But I even seen Silky was holding him down. And they got banned. They got banned on Twitch for 2 days, and they immediately got unbanned. And this is just something to put things in perspective for y'all, especially when it comes to the climate of society in gender, bro. In gender. We will never, ever, ever be held to the same standard. And as a man, my personal opinion, your ass shouldn't be getting put in no headlock by these girls, bro. At some point, you got to start slamming, RKOing.
I ain't gonna lie, Solomonati did talk about them finishers allowed on females. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If it comes to any certain events like that, bro, listen. I wish somebody would have helped out Saeed, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Me personally, bro, someone would have had to catch a Stone Cold Stunner if I'm getting in a headlock right there. Someone would have had to catch one. Someone would have had to catch a Stone Cold Stunner. It's bad enough these girls already be trying to do that deep voice shit, trying to talk like, hey, you want to talk like a man? You can catch the finisher like one. I'm sorry. Solomonati was low-key right about that part. And I'm not even trying to be like on some like, okay, you know, doing this and that and third, women is cool. No, I'm not even trying to be like that. But I'm saying, don't be putting me in no fucking headlock and then with your deep ass voice. Don't be doing that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Especially if I'm already not in the mood and you're trying to do some bullshit. Don't try that. Don't do that. Do not.
Pushing, not punching. Pushing. You gotta defend yourself. 100%. But the entire basis of just how if a man did this and if 2 men did this instead of 2 women, it would be completely different. Things would be nigga, this shit would be on fire everywhere. But since it happens to a man, nothing is said about it. Niggas get a slap on the wrist
every time.
But what I had to understand, y'all, and I feel like what men got to understand in general, because like I said, this is the reality of the situation. A lot of our thoughts and a lot of our feelings, I'm not going to say they don't matter, but they are not respected. You see what I'm saying? And that just comes with being a man, especially when the entire premise of this shit, niggas is not going to really appreciate you besides your real core circle. People not going to appreciate you until after you gone. And I'm not trying to be that type of person to put that negative bug in your ear, because it's not necessarily a negative thing. It's just what comes with being a man. With being a man, sometimes you got to take things to the chin and understanding that you might have got did wrong.
Too,
you got to be able to just move right after that,
but it's the truth,
regardless of all the wrongdoing.
You just got to know how to move accordingly, bro. Like, someone do you wrong or something goes wrong in your life, bro, you just got to take it up to the chin, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Crying silence, bro. Sometimes it's best that way, bro. Let it out. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people not gonna care about your emotions, bro. That is the way it is. And just the way that niggas is brought up in this society nowadays, bro. Crying, is the term crying silence? Or something like that? I think it is, right? Crying silence. Because listen, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If it is, I'm gonna just put it like that. Fuck it. Crying silence, bro. Genuinely, bro. Sometimes you just gotta take shit up to the chin, which is sad. Your core people's gonna always hear you out, of course, but like the public eye, never, bro.
Just regardless of all the L's, you gotta just be better. You feel me? And that's the best way we is gonna get out of this situation. So maybe one day people can be punished for this type of behavior. But as long as we are trying to point pitchforks at people, as long as we are trying to make it seem like something that is not, as long as we are trying to argue with women, the shit is not gonna work. I'm dead serious, bro. And I tell my niggas this all the time. You can't out petty no woman. Never. You'll never be able to out petty no woman. Never in life. You see what I'm saying? Never. And I'm saying all of this to say, just let the women have it. Just let them have it. That shit ain't worth your time. Shit like this is not worth your time. Shit like this is just something that they are using to make you feel, oh, gender war, I hate women. You see what I'm saying? This is just something that got pushed in the algorithm for some weird, fucked up behavior. Some shit that people thought was funny, but in reality is not funny at all. But hey, man.
There's no way they did that and just looked at the chat and it's just like, I know someone in chat had to say they on some weirdo shit, bro.
Like I said, as a man, sometimes you just got to take the L's and move with them and become better. Don't hold no grudges. Don't hold no grudges. Zoe Plant and Chun-Li is still going to be the same people after this.
Chun-Li.
They not losing no sleep, clearly. Twitch don't care. Y'all know these platforms don't care about none of this weird-ass behavior. If it's one of these industry motherfuckers, they don't care at all. They got ISO speed, nothing on themselves.
Which is the saddest thing about it, bro.
So we shouldn't expect them to care. All of these niggas getting emotionally attached to all of this. I understand, man. Things need to be shown. Things need to be put on a pedestal. We have to get out and we have to march. We have to get out and we have to protest. Bro, that shit don't do nothing. That shit don't do nothing. The only thing that will actually change something is you and your actions. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.
W. Lindo Sama, man.